In the heart of every American city, from the bustling streets of New York to the small towns that dot the country's vast highways, there's a place that has become as American as apple pie. It is not a museum or a landmark, but a restaurant, McDonald's. The Golden Arches, now globally recognized, began as a modest burger stand in San Bernardino, California. Today, McDonald's is an emblem of global capitalism, innovation, and the changing American way of life. But how did a simple idea transform into the biggest fast food empire the world has ever known? McDonald's, a name synonymous with fast food, was not always the titan it is today. Its story begins in 1940, when Richard and Morris McDonald opened their first restaurant in California, driven by a desire to streamline service and create a more efficient model of dining. However, it was not until Ray Kroc, a struggling milkshake machine salesman, entered the picture that McDonald's began its rapid rise to dominance. Over the decades, McDonald's has become a cultural touchstone, reflecting both the best and the worst of American society. Its love for convenience, its pursuit of wealth, and its transformation of food into an experience that is quick, efficient, and universal. In 1940, the McDonald brothers didn't set out to change the world. They just wanted to serve good food quickly, efficiently, and at a price the average person could afford. Their restaurant in San Bernardino was a modest affair, operating under the principle of speed and simplicity. Customers didn't order from a waiter or waitress. They walked up to a counter, made their selection, and within minutes had their food. The McDonald brothers' Speedee Service System revolutionized the food industry, cutting down on wait times and labor costs. What set McDonald's apart, however, was not just the speed, but the food itself. Hamburgers, fries, and milkshakes, simple items, but made consistently and to perfection. The brothers had a simple formula, but it worked. And soon, the restaurant's success began to spread. Fast forward to today, and McDonald's has evolved into a global empire, operating in over 100 countries with more than 39,000 locations. The Golden Arches, which once symbolized a small burger joint, now represent the standardization of food, with every location serving the same menu, often at the same speed, and with the same promise of familiarity. However, while the basic principles of McDonald's remain intact, affordability, speed, and consistency, the company has transformed in countless ways. The menu has expanded to include breakfast items, salads, and coffee drinks, catering to a broader demographic. Innovations like the self-service kiosks and app-based ordering have modernized the experience. McDonald's has even embraced healthier alternatives in response to growing health consciousness among consumers. Where once McDonald's was the epitome of American fast food, today it has become a reflection of the global food industry, a symbol of the increasing pace of modern life, the globalized economy, and the search for efficiency in all things. In the 1950s, a shift began. The American suburban boom, combined with the rise of car culture, made McDonald's the perfect product for a new, faster-paced way of life. But it was Ray Kroc who understood the importance of expansion and standardization. When Kroc took over the company in 1955, he was more than just a businessman. He was a visionary. He saw McDonald's not as a restaurant, but as a brand that could be replicated, scaled, and mass-produced. He created the first franchise model that allowed the company to grow rapidly, spreading across the United States like wildfire. But with this expansion came challenges. The company had to maintain quality, consistency, and speed at every location. It was during this period that McDonald's perfected its supply chain, developed its uniformity, and established the rules that every franchisee had to follow to maintain the McDonald's experience. The peak of McDonald's cultural significance arrived in the late 20th century. In the 1980s and 1990s, McDonald's became more than just a place to eat. It became an iconic part of American culture. Its commercials, its sponsorship of sports events, and its branding were woven into the fabric of American life. It wasn't just food, it was an experience. McDonald's was where families went to celebrate, where children were treated to happy meals, and where adults could count on a fast meal, whether they were on the go or spending a quiet evening. But with success came scrutiny. As McDonald's became more ubiquitous, its role in American society began to spark debate. Critics began to question the impact of the fast food industry on health, the environment, and even the American landscape. McDonald's, once a symbol of convenience, was now seen by some as a symbol of unhealthy eating habits and the erosion of local food cultures. In 2004, the documentary Super Size Me brought the conversation about fast food's impact on health into the mainstream, focusing on the effects of a McDonald's-only diet. This, combined with increasing awareness of childhood obesity, led to a backlash against McDonald's and the larger fast food industry. McDonald's stands as a mirror to the evolution of American society itself. From a post-war period of rapid growth and consumerism to a 21st century marked by concerns over health, sustainability, and globalization. It has been both a pioneer and a target, an emblem of efficiency and standardization, and a company that is constantly adapting to an ever-changing world. From the golden arches to the drive-through windows, McDonald's has remained a constant companion in the American experience. But as the world changes, so too does McDonald's. The brand is now experimenting with plant-based options, focusing on sustainability, and even rethinking its environmental footprint. It is a company that has learned to pivot, survive, and grow in a world that is constantly shifting, just like the country that gave it birth. As we look back at the history of McDonald's, we see a story not just about food, but about a culture, about America, about the world, and about how a single idea can change the way we live, work, and eat. What are your memories of McDonald's? Do you remember the first time you tasted a Big Mac or the excitement of getting a Happy Meal? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to Adrian Brix Years for more deep dives into the stories that shaped our world.